Shalom, for the Hebrew Israelites. First and foremost, we want to give all praise to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Alright, it belongs to the apostles and the others, great millstone. Salutations to you brothers out there preaching his words, sincerity, and truth. Alright? You know, it's we're getting into prophecy, man. With the prophets coming out here, you know, in Las Vegas. You know, there's prophets all on four corners of the earth, you know, prophesying the downfall of America, the downfall of the so-called white man's rulership on this planet, man.
That's right.
You know, the so-called white man's going down, man.
That's right.
You've been ruling for the last 500 years. His time is short, man. You know, and we coming preaching straight about the Bible, man. All right, the words of the Heavenly Father, man, through His Son, man. All right, the Most High's name, whom you people ignorantly call God, is Yahweh. All right, that's the ancient Hebrew. All right, because this Bible is written in Hebrew. His Son's name is Yahweh Shai, man. Whom you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man. All right, the Most High and the Son woke his prophets up to come out and prophesy on this wicked nation, man. All right, if you read in the scriptures, the prophets always came out the woodworks to come out and prophesy to people, man, to condemn people, man, because the works that they do was evil, man. All right, it was against the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, so hey, ain't no difference in 2018, man. All right.
Quick script for you. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
That's Jeremiah. The prophets that's been before him, all right, of old, all right, before Jeremiah, all right, in his time, he was a prophet. All right, go ahead.
Prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Isn't America a great kingdom? All right, America is the so-called greatest kingdom on this planet, man. All right, it's called Babylon the Great, man.
So like, if I may say, that's what makes it so great to the people, to the masses, because it's the word Babylon means from the Hebrew word babal, which means confusion. And so there's no law or set way for you to live here. You can do what thou wilt, which is straight out the Satanic Bible. You can do whatever the hell you want, live the way you want, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, and whatever else in this country, and there's nobody checking you about it. Or bothers you. You go to the other countries, especially in the Middle East, you're going to get checked. You go to China, you're going to get checked if you say something out of pocket.
Look at what happened to the dude that was at Russia. He was in Russia, no, North Korea, Salaki. And he was messing with their signs, and he came back basically disoriented, and he died 3 days later when he came back to America, because he was messing with the ways that those people live in that country.
Yeah, Babylon the Great, man. Babylon means confusion. All right, if you in the scriptures talk about Alexander the Great. It actually talks about another Alexander, all right, in the book of Maccabees, all right. But Alexander the Great is what people, the masses of the world knew about, all right. That's why it's Babylon the Great. This is a kingdom of opulence, what you could say, man, of evil opulence.
All right. It says, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Of war, evil, and of pestilence, man. All right, America is in a state of war, man. All right, they've been in a state of war since this fucking place got established, man. All right, we had the Revolutionary War, 1700s, Civil War, 1800s. All right,
World War I and II.
Yeah, the wars between the so-called white man, which is Edom, and our people, all right, the tribe of Gad, man, which is the Native Americans.
French and Indian War.
Yeah. All kinds of wars, man.
We didn't even talk about World War I and II.
Yep.
Korean War, Vietnam War,
Desert
Persian
Storm.
War. Yep. Desert Storm.
Yeah, we're in the midst of World War III, man.
Yep.
All right, the war to end all wars, man.
That's right.
All right. That's it. Yeah, the war to end all wars, man. All right, and the scriptures talk about the World War I and World War II and World War III. Revelation 6.
He got it. Yeah, he got it. He got the war.
You got it? All right.
Huh? Took my fingers, bro.
Yeah, the scripture's talking about World War I, World War II, and World War III, man. All right? So we're in the midst of World War III. All right? You got America going against Russia. All right? They're basically talking shit to each other, you know? You got the UK going against Russia. All right? Russia just so-called poisoned the British spy, you know. North Korea, you know, big talks, big war words between Iran and the state of Israel. All right, and those people in Israel are not the real Israelites, man.
Right.
All right, those are Edomites, man, so-called white people, man. That's why the real Israelites.
No, you got it.
The real Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man.
That's right.
All right.
And what I was going to say was, that's why there's been so much conflict in that territory over there, because the surrounding neighbors to the land of Israel, they know that the people that's in that land aren't supposed to be there.
Like the president Gamal Abdul Nasser,
yeah.
He said Israel will never have peace because the people that were in Israel were black and they came back white, which shows that it's a whole different people.
Yeah.
You know, the nation ain't gonna just lose its skin tone if everybody is moving together. You know, you only lose it if a different nation comes into that part of that town.
Yep, it takes over your seat line, the DNA line.
Yep. So it's rumors of wars, man, going on, man. And that was and Yahweh Shah said that in Matthew the 24th chapter, man. You're gonna have rumors of wars, you know, kingdom against kingdom, all right, nations against nations, all right. And we coming to an end of the U.S. economy, man. All right, the fall of the dollar, man. Once these other countries start dropping the dollar and get rid of the dollar's gone, man. Right. All right. So we're in the state of the dollar being destroyed, man.
That's right.
The Most High is messing up this economy, man. Just like he did back in ancient Rome. This is modern Roman Empire all over again, man. All right.
If I might say this, you see how the petrodollar is losing its value because all these other nations that has to use that currency to trade with to get oil. China is rivaling that petrodollar. They got what you call now the petro yuan. That's actually backed by gold. And so that currency is backed by something of value. These other nations see that and be like, hey, that's actually got value. What we've been using with America ain't shit.
It's fiat.
It's fiat. It ain't shit.
It's credit based.
You know?
There's IOUs, a glorified IOU. There's no real money behind it anymore. It used to say a certificate worth the measure in gold or worth the measure in silver. They don't have that no more. That's not on there because it's not backed by that no more. The gold was sitting in Fort Knox or somewhere. They didn't ship that gold out of there now. They're just printing money and trying to make it like it's the same value. Well, that's why there's so much inflation and hyperinflation is coming to this country. You know, but with that yuan over there in China, they getting value for their money because they have the gold to back it. You can go trade that in and get a real gold nugget or whatever that, you know, however they do the gold, distribute their gold over there. That's why it's like, but that's why America's collecting your gold chains, your gold rings, trying to get, you know, trading your gold for cash now, you know? And people are like, oh yeah, nobody wants to buy a gold chain, but they'll take my $20, $30, $40, you know? Because we ain't stupid, we see what's going on. You got it?
This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past.
Start the first one first? Yeah. 6.
Revelation 7, 13.
7, yeah, 7. Yeah.
First one's bad.
You got it? You got that one?
I got it.
You read that one, you just read the second.
Revelation 7, Revelation 8, 8 and 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice.
Yeah, this is the Apostle John getting a vision, you know, from the angel.
Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Woe, 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 woe. All right, woe means destruction, man. So woe means World War I, woe, World War II, and woe, World War III.
To the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound.
Yeah, that's right. So you have more angels. You have actually angels, you posted up on the four corners of the earth, waiting for the Most High to give them that word to let loose all the destruction, man. All right, in the time of the end, man. All right, you got World War III happening, well, about to happen. You know, and you're gonna have a draft. You know, America gonna draft a whole lot of young men and women, man. All right, over in this World War III, man. All right, the draft. You gonna have the dollar crashing every damn where, man. You're gonna have a famine in this land. All right, this is all hell gonna be breaking loose, man. Everywhere, man. It's gonna be a different America, man. All right, you're gonna wake up out of that American dream, that American sleep you people are in, man. All right, the Most High is gonna burst you people's bubble, man.
That's
make
right.
you face reality, man.
You're gonna wake up out of that American dream and realize you're in a living nightmare.
Yeah,
And the Lord is gonna be punishing you with that.
yeah. Live in hell, man. Yeah.
11 and 14. This is Revelation 11 and 14.
We'll do 9 and
9 and 12.
You gotta let something go. Put him in the boat.
It's Revelation 9. It's lucky. And 14. This is Revelation 9 and 14. Saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
Yeah, and the river Euphrates, all right, is drying up, man. And you go to Revelation 16, it said basically the angels, charged from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, are driving up the river Euphrates, man, and the Tigris River, man, for the armies for World War III to basically cross them rivers, man.
Right.
All right, they got to dry it up, man. That's what the angels are doing. They're drying up the rivers, man.
If I could make
All
a
right.
quick point, a little, not really off, but when you go back into Genesis, I believe the second chapter, those were the original Fertile Crescent area when the earth was created, the first place that man was kind of inhabiting, that was created from that point on. But the Most High is bringing it back to the beginning by having the finals world war before he switches it over into a righteous kingdom on heaven of earth. Heaven and earth. We're starting it back right there again. With the cradle of civilization right there, the Fertile Crescent.
Fertile Crescent.
But because it's not fertile right now. It's been depleted by the so-called white man. But it'll be fertile after the blood of these troops fertilize that land, though.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
It's Revelation 9 and 15. And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men.
Yeah, the third part of men are you so-called white people, man. All right, you sons of the wicked, man. All right, if you go back in Genesis, you had three classifications of men's water. All right, you had sons of the power, sons of men, and sons of the wicked, man. And you so-called white people are sons of the wicked, man. All right, the Israelites are the sons of the power, man. Yasser Allah, man.
That's right.
He's the prince of the power, man. And the rest of you nations are the sons of men, man. All right. Go ahead.
It's 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. And thus
I said 200,000.
gone,
Right?
200,000.
Can you read that again?
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Yeah, those horsemen is talking about them thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. Them thermonuclear missiles can have up to, I believe it was 10 to 20 warheads in them.
Yeah.
Maybe even more, you know? So it's not far-fetched to believe 200 million missiles are in the arsenal right now, man. And being created, man, to make up that 200 million number, man. All right?
Yeah, like, if I may say, brother, Russia, man, they've been in total operation of just completely advancing their nuclear arsenals, man.
Yeah.
They're really, really determined to build that technology to actually win that war that they know that they're gonna fight against a Babylon, man.
Right.
That's why they're doing what they're doing. The hypersonic, why do you think they're creating all these different missiles to actually counterfeit defense missiles,
Right.
missile defense systems?
Yeah. To evade
Why?
that, yeah.
Because they want to be the victor in this battle, man. They know America got nukes, and they know America is setting up in different parts of the earth their defense systems, but that's not going to work. And the Most High is putting the spirit in them Russians to make sure they create the technology so it can't work, man. That way prophecy can be fulfilled, how it speaks about how the missiles will not break their ranks. They, basically, when they begin to get shot off into the ends of the world, they will not miss. Okay? And Russia is actually supplying all of their allies with the same technology, man. So when they all shoot with Russia, they all gonna hit this place, man.
Right. And what good would it be to have a missile defense system if you could just make faster missiles to shoot them off faster and more accurate? You know, it's like at high noon right now, and they about to do a standoff. You know, shoot it off at high noon. The fastest gun wins. You ain't worried about you shooting straight. You see what I'm saying?
A report just came out how Putin had a nuclear submarine off the coast of the U.S. And it was able to leave. It was able to conduct this exercise and leave undetected, man. If your enemy can do that,
that's checkmate.
That's checkmate, man.
Yeah, not to forget, you know, Russia gonna get their shit off on America, but in Revelation 17, you're gonna have NATO and the EU, man.
They're gonna turn on us.
They're gonna turn on America, man. So they got nukes too. They got nukes as well, man. So that's where you get them 200 million missiles, man. You know, all these other countries, man, they gonna shoot their missiles on America, man. AKA Babylon, man. Babylon the Great, man. All right, which America has it coming, man. You know, America is a wicked society, man. You know, the philosophies they push, you know, on all around the world, on other nations, on other peoples. You know, that democracy. You know what? Yeah, what comes with that democracy? Homosexuality, transgenderism, bestiality, women out of order, women putting women above the man. All right, the increase of these wicked technologies out here, man. All right,
GMOs, chemtrails, fluoridated water,
GMOs, the water, you know, all kind of wickedness is going on, man.
All anti-Messiah.
Yeah.
You know, because when as the scripts say, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah.
You know, we in mourning.
Yep.
That's why it says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right now, ain't nobody rejoicing. You can't rejoice if you're uncomfortable. You can't rejoice if you're getting oppressed. And that's exactly what's happening here in America.
And if I may add to what you said, Salaki, and America's doing that, going around the rest of the country. Are you still looking at? America's going to the rest of the country, rest of the world, trying to find out.
Are we Christian? Yeah, we're the real Christians. The Christians are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which are Israelites.
I don't know if we can see it here in the light, but you can see over my aunt's shoulder, you can see the face of Jesus on this picture.
It's not Jesus.
That's not the
Jesus is so-called black man, all right?
He's black. He's a black man.
Give us a little space, please.
Oh, I don't mean
just a little space.
I didn't get to see it. Let me see it right quick. What are you talking about?
You can't see it really. You can see like over my aunt's shoulder, you can see the face.
Did he tell you what his real name is?
Sure.
Nope. That ain't Jesus, man. That's probably a demon.
Probably a demon.
This is what the Bible describes it to look like.
I know it does.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, Revelation, the first
Believe
chapter tells you that. Right in these scripts over here, they'll tell you right there.
Yeah.
This is what the Lord looks like.
I know.
And his real name is Yahweh Shai. It's not Yeshua.
Because you know it's a good try. Not saying you, but somebody, whoever told you that's not a bad try. Because the problem is they believe Yiddish is the original Hebrew.
Okay.
And that's where that comes from. But there's a Hebrew before that they spoke on the earth before Yiddish came along. Because Yiddish comes from the German, Polish, and Latin or something. I don't know.
German is mixed with German and Hebrew.
Yeah,
It's not pure language.
It's not a pure language. So there's a pure one before that. And that's what his name is actually in.
What is it?
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
What's your nationality, man?
Cuban.
Cuban?
So cool on him.
Yeah, you're right on the sun right there, man. Yeah, you're on the sun.
Your father's Cuban?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, you might be on the sun. Well, you are on the sun. We got some Cubans, so-called Cubans, man. You're an Israelite, man. You're a child of God, man.
Thank you.
All right? Yeah, man. So, shit. Hey, we the prophets, man. The prophets come out to wake up our people, man. Tell them to come back to their nationality, their true nationality as being Israelites. They know they got a heritage as following the law, statutes, commandments. All right, calling on their true power. All right, Yahweh Shai. All right, doing the work as a prophet or a helper. You know, having the faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Trying to keep the laws. You said that?
Yeah.
Nice talking to you guys. I'm at work right now, but it's nice seeing you guys. God bless you. Keep the faith.
All right, man.
I was blessed to be here. Man. Hopefully this spot works.
Yeah.
We call it a song already.
Yeah, the prophets out here to teach too, man. You know,
you got simple ass niggas that'll see that and see his appearance because he look like an Edomite. They'll clearly dismiss him just because of his appearance, man.
Before he even come up.
Yeah. Well, that's an Edomite. You know, and you be completely dumbfounded when he tell you what his nationality is.
Confusion of face, man. Daniel, the 7th chapter. All right. The Gentile mind state, confusion of face. You know, all of our people is not gonna come looking like, you know, a so-called typical Negro, like, you know, Michael Jordan or Louis Gossett Jr. So,
even if
the Machete is.
I was gonna say, I can't think of anybody Cuban.
Pitbull.
Pitbull's Cuban.
Pitbull like.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Oh, he like, yeah.
But you see that he's clearly South American Hispanic. From the island.
Yeah, he can pass as a so-called white man. You know?
Yeah, but if you look at how he turned back, it was just like the scriptures say, when you walk past, the sound would be turned back, he came back. And he glanced at the signs again, then he came back and shared that. That was the spirit that had him to do that. Whether he believes in this thing in the full truth or not, it was connecting to him because he is an Israelite.
That's why it says in Romans 8, you know, the spirit bear witness with our spirit that we the sons of the Most High. Only an Israelite will identify with this book, man. All right. You got people that'll just get into Christianity because they see the world. They want to follow after what the world do. So they'll become a Christian based off of following what the world do. But then you got Jake. They're naturally in tune with the Most High, so they're gonna gravitate to this.
Because the scripture said we have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. So our people have the belief. We deep inside of us, we know it's a higher power. You know, they just think that it's in the Christian church. They don't know that you gotta become lowly. You know, you gotta be like looked up as the scum of the world. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all in on something that I found out this past weekend talking to some friends that I grew up with in the world before. They actually told me, well, they didn't say it, but in a roundabout way, explain this, that a lot of the other nations, they make their connections through the Christian church, their business connections. They go to the church because it's profitable for their business to be known as a Christian here in America. So I know I'm from India, but you know, to do business with this white man, he wants me to meet him at the church and we'll go to dinner or lunch after, and that's when we make big business deals. Praying to his God, same thing. Well, that's what they do. You know? Y'all got it.
Yeah, I wanted to get the script real quick. 12:9, Jeremiah 12:9.
It's Jeremiah 12 and verse 9. Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Yeah, the speckled bird, man. The speckled bird has many different shades, man. All right. And Hosea said the children of Ephraim are cake unturned, not cake. Yeah, cake not turned. All right. So you have a pancake on one side is is
brown. The other side is okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's very light, and the other side is very dark, man. All right.
And if you look at the national bird of Israel, the national bird is like all shades of brown. You know, you got the real dark brown, and then you got a light brown. I did a little lesson on it. I forgot the name of the bird, but the birds is all shades of brown. You know, and that's the national bird over there. In Israel.
And if you look up that word speckled, a synonym for that word is variegated.
When
you go into the word variegated, Matter of fact, if a brother want to, pull that up on Google,
Variegated.
it's gonna, variegated. It basically means all like different colors, many different complexions, right? Jake is gonna range from the complexion of an Edomite to a Hamite complexion, man. You know?
And the appearance of Jake is gonna be the same too, because you gotta remember that we were scattered throughout all these nations. And Jake like to have sex. So if I have a baby over in China and my son come out and he gonna keep popping Chinese women, those seeds of Israel gonna keep looking like Chinese people, even though it's gonna be the spirit of Israelite.
Yeah, how much Jake over the years been fighting for this devil in war? And how many, have this devil have Jake on all these different tours, fighting in all these different countries, and you don't think if they there long enough that they not gonna be looking to those women over there? That's exactly what Jake do.
Oh, brother, don't forget the Dark Ages, man. What was that? It was some book said the men, so-called Negro men, all right, they was popping, Edomite women, for 4 days. They call it 4 days, man. Popping Edomite women 4 times a day, man. Impregnating them, man. So, hey, man,
you can do that.
Even back in the, I think in the book of Esther, we were scattered as well, man.
Was that Nature Knows No Colorblind?
I think it was a different book. Yeah, bro.
I remember hearing that. Let me bring the definition out. Variegated, it says exhibiting different colors, especially as irregular patches or streaks. Right? It says of a plant foliage having or consisting of leaves that are edged and patterned in a second color, especially white as well as green. Synonyms for the word is multicolored, many-colored, many-hued, polychromatic, varicolored, colorful, prismatic. The prism is like a rainbow, different colors. Rainbow, kaleidoscope, marble, speckled, splotchy.
We different. Hey, we all are brown. It ain't just one shade of brown. It's different shades of each color.
We got the big box of crayons, not just the 8. One brown.
Everybody has a unique complexion, man. Everybody ain't the exact same color.
Derivative of brown. They just say got that gold tint with it though.
Hey, King David was ruddy. That's a reddish shade of brown. You got red bone jakes, you got yellow bone jakes. You got chocolate skin Jake, dark chocolate skin Jake. And then you got Hamite Jake.
You got Wheaties.
Hamite, you got the wheats. You got the leprous Jakes, the albino Jakes. One just walked past. The chick with the shorts. Walking, just walked past. That was a Jake.
She's still right. She right down there. You see her?
Yeah, man.
Can't get that James.
This is James 1:1. James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
12 tribes scattered abroad, greeting. All right, all our people wasn't looking like, the typical Israelite, man. A typical Negro, a typical Latino, a typical Native American, man. All right? And James knew that. Back in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, that's the actual curse, man. All right, that the Most High put on the Israelites, man. All right? He made us endure, go through all this captivity among other nations, man. And we're in the last captivity right now, man. All right?
And everywhere, and everywhere that Jake is scattered, they suffer. All right, they get the same treatment. A Jake getting the way a Jake is getting treated here in America, he's getting treated the same way over in Europe. He's getting treated the same over in Iran. All right, basically anywhere on the planet, Jake gets that low treatment, man. That comes with being an Israelite, because you're cursed. We're meant to be on the bottom right now, man. without, you know, we without our glory right now, you know. So yeah, man.
Yeah, these other nations know that who the Israelites are, man. These other nations know, man.
Yep.
All right. That's why they treat us like shit, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was in on that in James that you got. I got a quick brief.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 61 verse 9. It says, "And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed."
Yeah, in the kingdom, we're gonna have a certain aura about us, man. The Israelites gonna have a certain aura, glow about them. To know these other nations. These other nations gonna look at us and be like, you know, wise, understanding people. Was it Deuteronomy?
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna know who the Israelites, who the chosen people of the Most High is, man. They're gonna know, man. All right, and they're gonna fear, and they're gonna bow down, man. All right.
And the nations are gravitating to Jake now. You know, Jake in the entertainment world just dominating shit, and the sports world dominating shit. You know, all nations is trying to take on Jake culture now, man. You know.
Yeah.
So they seeing, you know, Jake is naturally talented, and even when you see the confusion of faces and they dominating the charge, that's Jake.
Yep.
That's Jake, man. You know. Hey, anywhere where the nations are flourishing, you know, they're doing it big, or they, you know, it's like Egypt, for example. In Egypt, they was only able to flourish because of Israel.
That's right.
That's what it means by in thy seed shall all nations be blessed. It's through the seed of Israel that you if you got Israel around you and you're over them, they're gonna make your whole entire empire flourish, man.
Much like Jake in today's society. Look at all the money that Jake put towards in all these different holidays. If you look at Black Friday itself, that's when Jake put a bunch of their commerce back inside the society chain, you know? Because Jake want the luxuries, the goods of the society, so they're gonna put their money back into it. Thanksgiving, Christmas, they do the same stuff.
Sports and entertainment.
Sports and entertainment, bread and circus, all that. All those ticket sales is not because Esau playing, it's because Jake playing.
I want to say this about the ancient world. You go back to those ancient kingdoms, especially the ones named in Daniel, the book of Daniel, right? From Babylon to the Persian Empire, to the Greeks, to the Romans, those last empires that ruled the world, who did they have in subjection? They had the Israelites in subjection. Before them, Egypt had them in subjection. They were dominating in the world. Every time that they take over, to take over the world and rule the world, you gotta have the Israelites in captivity under you, in slavery under you, so you can properly first. That's why, because think about it, people don't say this, but why didn't the white man just pick up the first Africans he found in Africa? Like, I got $1 million, that'll work. No, he had to go search out the Israelites because he knew that if he found those people, that he could rule longer, and he would flourish because he had those blessed people, so to speak, working for him.
It's much like what.
What's crazy is when we're cursed, but we're among the nations are actually blessed.
That's right.
To us. But when we bless, you know what I'm saying? The nations are under us, they're cursed. That's how the most. It's like the Most High take the blessing off of us and put us among the nations and bless the nations, and then He takes the blessings off of them and put it back on us. The nations are back. They're cursed. You know what I mean?
That's that balance.
That's that balance, man. You know?
It's like if you think of it like when, cause Hitler knew that we were he called us the jewels of the Most High. And, you know, jewels are precious stones. And when the owner of those precious stones, he knows that those stones have a value to it, you know. But if you just, for example, if you just had a bunch of stones out here, rubies, sardonyxes, what else, opals, onyxes, and you try to give them to the average person, they'd look at you like, oh, you a fool. Why the fuck you just giving me a rock, you know? But to man that's learned to understand the value of it, they be like, oh man, you just gonna give it to me? Like, cause you
What I
understand.
gotta do for this?
Much like when we gonna get our power back, you know?
Yeah,
We gonna understand our worth.
Yeah, you go, you walk down the street, have like a fucking big ass brick of silver and a $1 bill or like a $50 bill, and people gonna like take the $50 bill instead of the silver.
Kinda, it was a video of an Edomite doing that.
Mark Dice.
He had a gold brick in his hand, and then basically a chocolate bar, like a Snickers. He was like,
silver,
which one?
silver brick,
Which one would you rather have? And the people was choosing the candy.
That's how dumb you people are.
God, bro.
I got one about back to what he said about the Most High, the balance of when we're blessed and cursed, how the Most High plays with that. 1 Samuel chapter 2, I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, the Lord Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill to set him among princes.
Who the poor and the meek? The Israelites. Right? So when Yahushua come back, we're going to be made, we're going to be made the rich, man. We're going to be made wealthy. We're going to have all the power, man, over these other nations, man.
Right.
And if I could add to that also, before that, the so-called white man was the lowest basest creature on the planet, right? But then the Most High then rose him up, and look what he's got. He's running the earth right now, and he got his chosen people as the lowest people on the earth right now. You know, then he's gonna switch it back. To wrap it up, it says to set them. Oh, I got Daniel too. It says to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he that set the world upon them, and he has set the world upon them. Yep.
It's Ecclesiastes 10 and where it says, this is 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Gone. He said we seen servants upon horses. Who are those servants? Edomites. Because that horse is a position of power. And it says princes walking as servants upon the earth. Because we princes of the power, right? Yasharallah? But we walking as servants upon the earth. Because that's the position we in. Because we didn't obey the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. So he punishing us.
Right.
Allowing these heathens to reign over us, you know? Like the script in 2nd Edge says, the earth was made for our sakes. Why don't we have an inheritance with the world? It's because we in this low state. We under slavery, we under oppression.
We didn't keep our end of the deal with the Most High.
So he allowing the wicked to rule this society because we didn't hearken unto his words.
Right.
That's the curse where he says, I will bring thee down low and I will set the strangers above thee very high. Hey man, right now we're still under that curse. We're low right now, But when Yahushua comes back, we're gonna be brought back high again, and the Lord's gonna bring these nations down.
Right.
And the so-called white man, he's gonna be at the very bottom, man.
That's right.
The very bottom.
He's gonna be living in the pit, man.
Yeah.
That's how bottom he's gonna be. He's gonna be inside the earth.
He's gonna be lower.
He's gonna be under the motherfucking surface, man.
This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So all the curses that are upon us, they're going to go back on the heads of those that got us under oppression now. So in the kingdom, it's going to be a role reversal.
I can segue to it because I'll say it like this. Basically, what's going to be that event that turns it is World War III, like we were going into a few moments ago.
Yeah, that paradigm shift.
Yeah, it's going to shift back when the missiles hit. When the missiles hit this place, a certain other place of the earth, and the chariots flood the skies, and then the elect were beamed up, and they coming back down, a new heaven and a new earth, with newly created creatures, or us having these new bodies. Man, we're going to clean the earth up in righteousness. And the power shift is definitely going to switch.
Yeah,
but it takes those missiles to do that.
That's that vision in Revelation, the 21st chapter. All right, John said New Jerusalem is coming down, man. That's the elect, man. All right, he's gonna put the rest of you heathens in captivity, and you're gonna build up our kingdom, man. All right, we're not gonna do it. You're gonna do it. All right, off your labor, man. All right, from the sweat of your brow, man. You're gonna build up our kingdom, man. it ain't gonna be like this shit, man.
Right.
It ain't gonna be like in America, man. Or fucking London or Japan or anywhere else in the world, man.
Yeah, there's nowhere on the earth that's gonna be this good.
We're gonna have streets paved with gold, man.
Right.
Precious gems, man.
Right.
All right.
Walls is precious stones.
All right. And you devils gonna get that space trash too.
Yeah.
Fucking
Clean up the
clean all that up.
Neanderthals.
I got something real quick. It's Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit.
Got by deceit, man. All right. What you doing? You basically what you did the tribe of Gad, man. The Native Americans, man. You put up these treaties. All right. You broke every one of them. All right. And you got rich off the so-called Native Americans, man. And you killed them off, man.
Yeah, they gotta make honor.
You know, you're not killed all of them, but you killed a whole lot of Gadites, man. And the Ephraimites, man, the so-called Puerto Ricans. All right,
Cristobal Colon.
Yeah.
Him and his henchmen, they came over to the Caribbean and slaughtered Ephraim, man.
Yeah.
And the other tribes that's over there, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they scouted it out for gold and its precious natural resources, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's when he sees substance and that catches his eye. The only way he knows how to go get it is through that blessing he got. That sword, man. That's the only way he know how to get anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Through the sword, man.
So that's how he got this world, man. That's how the world got into his possession, was through that sword, man.
Yeah, and Yahweh Shai gonna kick your ass through the sword as well, man.
Good.
You know? Through the sword you ain't never seen before.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yep. Kingdom gonna be translated from Esau to the Israelites, man. All right, and we in the midst of that right now.
Second
man.
Ezra was at 6 and 9.
Yeah, we're in the midst of that right now, man. All right, you can see America's falling, man. Falling day by day, man. All right, the dollar's getting weaker. All right, the state of the morality of people is at an all-time low. All right, the food sucks. All right, the water sucks. All right, the woman sucks. Everything sucks about this place, man.
Did y'all see the video that Apostle Tahar put up about the signs that a kingdom falling?
Yeah.
And it had the list of the different things that's on there.
Yeah.
America got all of them.
America has all of them. Yeah. Rome had all the different ancient kingdoms had it, man.
Yeah, they're repeating it.
History repeats itself. When a kingdom is too involved in bread and circuses, entertainment, that nation is distracted. When their economy is going down, the infrastructure is very poor, and we just saw equal to that recently. That damn bridge collapsing on those people.
Yep.
You know? It said decadence was one. That's a sign, meaning you overindulged in luxury and desire of the flesh. You know, basically a lot of this place is oversaturated with sexuality, man. That's another sign of the decline of a kingdom or an empire.
Look at Rome and Greece.
Yeah.
That Epicurean spirit.
Yeah, comfort. Yeah. You know, this place is out of here.
Military spread thin.
Yep.
All sides.
Oh, when a woman gets power.
Yep.
If a woman gets any type of power in a society, it's bound to go down, man.
Yep.
You know, in this man's world, the woman she's God in his world, man. This man literally, he shares his throne with the woman. With a homosexual and a woman. That's who Esau decides to share his throne with, man. You know? You got International Women's Day. You got a million women marches. You got Mother's Day.
They're challenging that, remember?
Yeah.
What is it, U Day? Or was that U Day? Happy U Day?
Yeah, now they got it to where on Mother's Day, you They issuing out Mother's Day cards that's pretty much gender neutral now.
Yeah.
You know, they got the thank you to you two mommies.
Yeah.
You know, or Happy Mother's no, not Happy Mother's Day, Happy Youth Day.
Yeah.
You know, this place is out of here, man. That's why this place is vanishing, it's passing away.
It's getting crazier, confusion about a minute.
Yeah. And he's getting more and more distressed. That's why he's overdosing on those opioids. That's sign of depression, man. He's committing suicide because it's not back to the glory days. And that's why they tried to bring Trump to see if he can revive those glory days. But the only thing he's doing is making shit worse.
Every action that
he's causing more. Yeah, he's causing more division. You know. Come on, man.
This is John 10:10. The thief cometh not, but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come.
Who's that thief, man? The so-called white man, man. All right, give me Micah 2:2 real quick. Micah 2:2. That thief is talking about the so-called white man, man. He comes to kill and steal, man. All right, and claim what's not his, man. All right. This Bible talks about how you so-called white people get down, man. You Edomites, man, according to the Bible, man. You come from the lineage of Esau, man. All right. Aisha, wasted away is he, man. All right, because your pigment is wasted away, man. That's that actual mark the Most High put, all right, on Edomites to basically recognize, see, yeah, that's the devil, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Because everybody else got a derivative of brown on the planet. Even if it's like beige, but this man is like translucent to where you see straight red through his skin. It's his blood you see through his skin. I got it.
There's Micah 2:2. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
That's the so-called white man's MO, man. All right, he takes your land away from you. All right, establishes democracy. All right, then he wants to claim your heritage, man. All right, that's what he does, man. He's a virus, man. All right.
What's going on right now, concerning China, they had just signed like a bill. I forget the name of the bill, but basically Trump is defying the warnings that China's been given concerning the law dealing with Taiwan, because Taiwan is basically is a sovereign nation that's actually part of China. That's part of China's sovereignty, you know. But the fact that Taiwan actually was okay with this bill, and then all of a sudden this bill ended up getting signed. Now China is pissed off now, and they understand what it's about. They know that the U.S. they've been trying to get over there. The same way it was able to get in there and turn South Korea against North Korea is the same way they're trying to get Taiwan right now. You know, because Esau's trying to get jurisdiction over there, man. It's all about trade routes, and it's about natural resources, man. Because they want to overthrow the Chinese government.